Hey, what's going on, guys? Joe McCall here, and on this little video, I'm going to show you how to make an offer live. And I'm going to do this live, and I'm getting a little nervous because I get nervous whenever a bunch of people are watching me do anything. But I'm going to go in. I was just doing a video with my good buddy Gavin Timms talking about our brand new offer challenge. So if you go to offerchallenge.net, you're going to get more information about this cool challenge that we're doing, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to make a cash offer. And this is one of the things that we're going to be teaching you in the offer challenge. And so I've got my screen here. I'm actually going to share my screen, and I'm going to walk through how to make a simple offer. And this challenge is just really, how do you make an offer in like 3 minutes or less, maybe 4 minutes. So let me open up this here. I'm going to make this a little bigger so you can see it. Is that better? All right. All I did is I went into Louisville. Why Louisville? Because I have somebody there, a friend of mine, who does a lot of deals. And I know if I get a good deal there, I'm going to have somebody that I can call up and he can partner with me on the deal. He'll go to the house, he'll get it under contract, or he will be the man who can get it under contract and then sell it to his buyers. He may even buy it himself. This is an important thing too, because and this is something I'm going to explain right now, because some of you, where's my mouse? There it is. Some of you are like, man, Joe, I want to make more offers. I want to do deals virtually, but I'm like, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to end, much less where to start. So like, what do? Well, this is what I do. I find local wholesalers in those other virtual markets that will do the rest of the work for me. Make sense? So I'm going to find a deal potentially. If it's a good offer, if I'm in the ballpark, I'm going to pass it on to my local wholesaler friend. I have never done a deal all 100% by myself. I always find other people to partner with me on these deals. Does that make sense? All right. So what I did here is I'm just in Louisville. I know a good friend who is there in the Louisville market. And I'm just looking for cheaper homes priced between 50 to 150 grand. So I'm just looking for cash offers. I'm going to do another video, how to make a lease option or an owner financing offer. I'm looking for houses only. And I went here and I did time on Redfin more than 30 days. So there's a reason why these houses have been on the market over 30 days. They're just overpriced probably. They need too much work. And for whatever reason, they're just not sold. And I'm also removing new construction. I'm doing built before 2017. And so you can go here and we could sort this by time on Redfin and look at some of the older properties first. Here's a property that's been on the market for 140 days. Why hasn't it sold? What's going on? Right. This looks like a nice house. It's been freshly rehabbed. I'm looking for a property that needs some work. That's maybe not in a really rough area, but this is a decent house. Maybe they're asking 50 grand. It's been on the market for 133 days. What's going on? Why hasn't this property sold yet? All right, so I can see it's listed by Floyd McCarty. And there's his phone number right there. Let's just call him up. I'm going to put this on speaker, so hopefully it works. 502-425-6000. We'll see if I get him.
Hello, you have reached the RE/MAX Properties East Message Center. We are located off Hurstbourne.
All right. I would normally leave a voicemail. Let's look at this house here. Looks like maybe a tenant is living in it. That's why there's stuff in the house. Definitely a good question to ask the realtor. What's going on with this thing? Why hasn't it sold yet? Right. And it's listed by Lauren Vaughn. And here's Lauren's phone number. Let's try this one. 502-649-3235. I'm calling it dinner time in Louisville right now, so this may be one of the problems.
Hi, you have reached the voicemail of Virginia Garrity with Garrity Group Realtors. Your call is important to me. Leave a message at the beep and I will return your call.
At the tone, please record your message.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Yeah, hi, this is Joe, and I'm calling about your property that you have listed at 1326 Sale Avenue in Louisville. If you can give me a call at this number, I'd appreciate it. I just have some questions about the house. Thanks. All right, let's do one more, and then I'll do a role play to kind of show you maybe what I would have offered. But that's a good one. I want to open that one up in a new tab. Maybe we can just pretend like I talked to that seller or to that realtor. Let's look up one more here. Looking for a property maybe that needs some updating. That's why it hasn't sold yet. By the way, you can have a virtual assistant do this for you every day, right? Here's a property, 4-bedroom, 1-bath, $1,250. Investor alert. I like that. This property is a great opportunity to the owner, occupant, or investor. Currently rented at $800 a month. And it's listed by Jeffrey Gapin, Local Realty. And how long has it been on Redfin here? 93 days, so 3 months. What's going on here? Let's dial this guy, 502-266-7333.
Thank you for calling Mayor Realtors. We are out of the office at this time, but if you leave your name, your number, reason.
All right, so I'm doing this after hours maybe, which you wonder why realtors struggle so much is because they never answer their stinking phone. But let's do a role play on this house right here, for example. Where did it go? This one. Let's just say this one. And you know what? I wonder if I can bring somebody on. Who would be interested in doing a role play with me? I'm watching you right now on, what's up, Jason? How are you, man? Who wants to do a role play with me here? And I'm going to try to send you a message back. No, I tell you what, somebody give me their email address. If you want to do a role play and just practice with me talking, you'll pretend to be the realtor. I'll be the seller, the homeowner. The investor. Type in the comments right now, type in your email address, and I'm going to send you a special link to get you to join me. All right, Eva, put your email address in the comments, and I'm going to send you a special link right now where you can join me on this call. Type it in. If you don't want to put it in the chat, well, just send me an email, joe@joemccall.com. We're going to do a role play here. I'm going to bring you on the video. You don't have to turn your camera on. You can leave your camera off. We'll just talk. And we'll get you on here. Or anybody else who wants to do it. And if not, that's fine. I'll just role play with myself. All right. So nobody's putting their email address in here. Maybe I need to give it a little bit of time. But what I would do here is this realtor. Let's say the realtor of this house is Lauren. Hey, Lauren, how are you? Joe here. Listen, I'm calling about the property on 1326 Sale Avenue. Looks like a cute little property. What's going on? Can you tell me a little bit about it? Is it still available? Right. Okay. Looks like a nice property. There's still some stuff in there. Is the owner living in the house, or is it a rental property? Okay. So what's going on with the tenant? When are they going to leave? What does it rent for? I can see, it's been on the market for 131 days. What do you think's going on? Okay. Eva, I don't see your email address. No. Oh, did you send me an email? Check here. There it is. Okay, Eva, I'm going to send you an email right now. We'll see if this works. I've never done this before. Or is this Eva or Elu? All right, well, I'm going to reply to your email, whoever this is. I'm going to give you a link. Let's see if this works. This is crazy. On live national TV, there's like millions of people watching here. So whoever that is who just sent me an email, I think it's Eva. I just sent you an email with a link to get on this call with me. All right. So let's go back here. I'm just going to be asking the seller, the realtor, why isn't it sold yet? Do you think it's overpriced? Do you think the realtor will tell you? Do you think it's the green patio? You know, what do you think that this property would rent for? What has it rented for? Okay. And I can then ask them something like, you know, looks like a nice house. How negotiable are they on their price? How negotiable are they on their price? And see what they say. If they say, nope, they're not, then I might say, well, okay, let me do this. Let me do a little research and I'll get back to you, send you an offer. Okay. So, yeah. So Eva and Elu, I sent you an email, Elu. We'll just see what's going on here. So let's, I'll do the role play in just a minute. As soon as somebody joins me, either Elau or Eva. Well, now I got Nick. I don't know who this is.
We'll just see what's going on here. So
Nick,
let's, I'll do the role play.
Go ahead and mute yourself, Nick.
As soon as somebody joins me.
All right. Or mute the Nick, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Joe.
Cool. How are you, man?
Great, thank you.
Okay, mute your computer because we're getting feedback here. Or will you be able to hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Are we good? Hey, Nick, can you hear me?
Okay, mute your computer.
All right, Nick, I'm sorry. It's not going to work. I'm not sure what's going to be. I'll have to figure this out better next time. So we just did a practice role play. You kind of heard me what I'd say to the realtor, just trying to find out what's the situation of the seller. How quickly do they need to sell this house? Why haven't they sold it yet? What are they going to do if they can't sell it? Are they going to continue renting it? What would it rent for? How much work do you think it needs to be done? What's the neighborhood like? You know, I'm not going to pretend like I'm some local expert and I know everything about this neighborhood. I'm going to tell them, hey, I'm just I'm an out-of-state investor in St. Louis looking to buy more property. I like Louisville. I've got some good friends there that I do deals with. And what's going on? And then I'm going to end the conversation with, well, you know what? Let me do some research. Let me get back to you on maybe something that maybe an offer that I can make. Okay. And in fact, I'm going to, let's see if I can do this as well. I'm going to try to share my iPad and see if I can get this to work. Now, won't that be cool if I can share with you my iPad? Oh, as all these things fall from my desk. How I would actually, and this is a video I did this morning. Let me see if I can do this. Share, stop screen. I'm going to do a new share of my iPad. Oh, wait, that's not going to work. Hold on here. QuickTime Player. All right, I'm going to go to File, New Movie Recording. I'm going to select my iPad. Oh, this is amazing. Look at this. All right, watch this. Cancel, share, screen, window, boom, share. All right, so there are three methods, three ways to make offers. Number one, these are cash offers. Okay, number one, it's the Mayo formula. All right, ARV times 70% minus repairs minus fee that's your maximum allowable offer. All right, and what's different now is this works in every market because the 70% thing here might change. So in this certain area of Louisville, maybe my investors are buying it at 75%. Okay. Maybe if you're in San Diego, you do 85% where the market's really hot and expensive right now. Okay. So this number changed. The other method is the average of the lowest solds times 80%. So when I'm looking at this house, and this is probably what I'm going to do right here. I like this one the best because it's the simplest. I'm going to take the average of the lowest solds, maybe 3 to 5 solds, and I'm going to multiply it by some number, 80, 90%. Okay. The other method is method 3. This is my favorite because it's the fastest. It takes the less amount of work. I'm going to ask. Okay. If this is a potential deal and the seller is motivated and I know there's room for negotiation, I know they might take something around 50 grand. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to call my wholesaler friend there in Louisville. I'm going to say, hey, I think I got a deal. Can you help me check it out? And I'll partner with you on the deal if you do it. And we'll split it 50-50. What do you think he's going to say? Yeah. Okay. We'll make 10 grand on it, split it 50-50, make a quick 5 grand each. Who would say no to that? I would also call landlords, rehabbers, and realtors, etc., and ask them. Okay, so let's look at this deal. And in fact, then I'm going to share a different screen with you here. Let me remove that. And I'm going to share back at Redfin right here, this one. All right. Now, what I like to do in Redfin, and you can do this in propstreamjoe.com if you want, but it's just as easy in Redfin. This is the address. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to scroll right down here to this map, and I'm going to make the map bigger, and I'm going to click this button right here, Map Nearby Homes for Sale. And what that does is it opens up a new window with the home right in the center of the map. That house that we're looking at is in the center of this map. And I'm just looking for sold homes in the area. So I'm going to go here to more filters, turn for sale off, sold on. I'm going to do last 1 year. Now there's 99 homes in this little window right here. So I've got a little too many. I'm going to go in and maybe, where was that house? All right, hold on 1 second here. I got to make sure. All right, just 1 second. I'm going to write some things down here on this because I need to know what I'm looking at. This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 857 square feet, and they're asking $84,900. All right, so now I'm going to go over here, make it bigger, map nearby homes for sale. I'm going to do more filters, for sale off, sold on, last year. All right, now I'm going to go here to property type. I only want houses. And I'm going to do size. I want 750 to 1,250 square feet because I'm right in the middle of that. Here we go. And I'm going to sort this table by price. Oh, look at this. Now I could even say, all right, only give me 2+ bedrooms. Let's do that. So now I'm looking at 2+ bedrooms between 750, 1,250 square feet sold in the last year. Now, why do I do the last year? Because I'm looking for the cheapest comps I can find. And I'm going to find more cheap comps when I'm at the lower end here. Right. So now I'm looking at this and I see some solds here. I'm going to write this down on my iPad and I'll share my iPad with you here in a second. So I see some solds. I see 35,000, 39,900, 40,000, 40,500, and 45,500. All right. Now, if I take I'm just going to do this on my calculator. I'm going to get my calculator here. I'm going to take the average of those 5 numbers, 35,000 plus 39,900 plus 40,000 plus 40,500 plus 45,500 equals divided by 5. That gives me an average of 40,180. I'm going to multiply that by 80%. Let's multiply that by 90%. And that's going to give me an offer of times 0.9, 36,162. So I'm going to offer the seller about 36,162. Now, if I offer 36,000, that means if I'm going to sell it and make 10 grand wholesale fee, I need to sell it for 46. So I'm also looking at here, well, what is my competition? What is similar homes selling for in that area? So I'm going to click for sale on and turn sold off. Click done. And sometimes I might need to widen my criteria here to look at actives. So let's look at 1,500 square feet. And there's only 3 or 4. I'm going to zoom out to get more. Now I have 11. Let's sort this by price. Or here I have one for 61. Here's one for 65, 79. So if I'm going to offer 36, I'm going to sell it for 46. I feel pretty good. I feel like I'm going to sell this thing probably pretty quickly here. I've got some room to negotiate. And my buyers are going to see that it was listed for 85,000. It didn't sell, and now I'm selling it for half, for 46 or 50. Yeah, they'll be all over that. It's going to be a good deal now. All right. So that's what I would do. I would offer, let me show you my iPad here so you can see where, what I'm talking about here. Let me do a new screen share of my iPad. Where is it? Here it is. This is so hard. It's frustrating. Here we go. This is the offer that I was working on. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 857 square feet, and their asking price is $84,900. And the solds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 solds. The average of those was $40,000. I either multiply this by 90%, maybe 80%, okay? And that's going to come up with my offer here. So this is the offer that I'm going to offer the seller. That's it. Now, this is a realtor, right? So when I'm talking to them on the phone, I'm thinking, I can see some you're listing your house here is $84,900. I might even zoom out a little bit more to get some cheaper comps. I mean, I can say, listen, I'm looking at another similar property right now on Earl Avenue. I know it's probably a completely different neighborhood, but it needs some cosmetic work. They're asking $53,000. I see another property here. They're asking $61,000. This one's asking $65,000, $72,000, $79,000. Why would I want to pay $85,000 when there's like 6 or 7 other properties, similar size beds and baths that I can get for cheaper? Oh, you're not even seeing what I'm saying. Oh, shoot. Hold on here. I'm going to stop my screen sharing. I'm going to do a new screen share of what I'm looking at. Here you go. All right. So again, I'm on the phone with the realtor right now, and I'm saying, why would I want to buy yours for $85,000 when I can buy this one for $53,000, this one for $61,000, this one for $65,000, this one for $72,000, this one for $79,000, and these are all similar size properties. This one for $79,000, and looking at it, well, I don't know. This one, that's a nice house, and it doesn't need much work at all in it. Just paint and carpet, and a big old dumpster. All right. So anyway, this is what I'm talking to the realtor about. And then I can easily, right here while I'm in here, switch to solds last 6 months to a year. I got 398. So I need to zoom in. That house is still in the center. All right. Now I can see, maybe I don't know what's going on, but I see there's a house that sold nearby that was 1,500 square feet that sold for $20,000. This one sold for $35,000. This one sold for $39,000 and $40,000. So while I'm on the phone with this realtor, I'm asking them, would they accept something like what I'm going to be offering, $36,000? And I can close in a week. I'm not going to give you any kind of, fluffery. I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but I'm a serious buyer. We're getting some good questions in here. Oh yeah. And this is another big thing. Thank you, David. Look at this comment right here. I would always disclose for sure and let them know that you will not represent them. What you're talking about here is I'm looking at the comment here. Let me look at the comments here. This is a good question. There's a bunch of comments in here, but this is kind of what it starts from. When I approach another realtor or homeowner, do I just need to let them know that I'm a licensed realtor and then I can act like a regular investor? What I'm talking to the realtor here and what I'm going to be letting them know is, listen, if you can just write this offer up for me, I'll let you represent me and get both sides of the commission. In fact, Mr. Realtor, if you can help me lock this deal up at 35, 40 grand, I'll even pay you a bonus commission if that's possible, if you'll allow me to do that. Okay. But I want this realtor to know I'm looking for deals and I want to buy this property. This realtor is just as likely to be even more motivated than the seller to get rid of this thing. They're tired of fielding phone calls on it. They're tired of getting low ball offers or whatever. And so here now I can offer them a solution. I can say, listen, I'd buy this thing, but this is where I'm different than every other wholesaler that's made an offer on this deal. Or investor. I'm not going to use the word wholesalers when I'm talking to this realtor. I'm going to let you get both sides of the commission. You can represent me, write up the offer for me, not a big deal. And if they say, yeah, you know what? I know they're willing to negotiate. I don't know if they're willing to go down to 35, 40 grand, but you know what? Submit an offer anyway. I said, great. Can you write it up for me? I'm going to have my business partner. I'm going to send you an email just to confirm this. I'm going to copy my business partner on it who lives there in Louisville. And we'll just go from there. Okay, cool. Now listen, if it doesn't work out, no big deal. Maybe you can find some other deals and bring them to me. Just like that, I've made an offer. You understand the importance of this, guys? Just like that, I've made an offer to the seller, and I've said, I'm to the realtor, I'm saying, listen, if this doesn't work out, bring me other deals. That's fine. Okay, Andy's bringing a good question here. The wholesalers also see that there are deals 35 to 40K. So why would they find your wholesale deal at 46 a good deal? Well, that's a very good question. And let me share with you why. Why would my price of 46 grand be a good deal? I covered it just a minute ago. You might have missed it. Maybe I missed it too, but let's look back here at this. Okay. Let me hide this comment. There you go. The house that we're looking at is in the middle of this property. I'm going to change for sale off and sold off. So for sale on, sold off. And in this neighborhood, the cheapest property right now is 65 grand. This property is 85 grand. So if I could even zoom in smaller here. So if I'm going to be selling my house for 46, can you see why it might be an attractive deal? There's nothing else like it. If I zoom out, the cheapest one is 65 right now. Let me zoom out again. Cheapest one is 61. You understand? So I'm going to offer 36, sell it for 46. I can see now this 46 grand is going to be a good deal because the investors that are looking at this are thinking, man, I can't get anything less than 61. This guy's offering at 46. I'm all over it. In fact, I might even get a $15,000 wholesale fee on this. I might be able to sell it for 51. All right. All right. So that's why looking at the solds is just as important as looking at the actives. So the whole point in doing this exercise, guys, is I just wanted to show you how you can make really fast offers really quickly and easily. Just get on the phone, look up older listings that have been on the market over 30 days that need work. Call the agents. I called 3, got 3 voicemails. Maybe I'll do this next time a little earlier in the day, maybe reach somebody. You can hear me talk to them, but that's all you got to do. Look at the average of the lowest solds and tell the realtor or the seller, listen, let me do some research. Let me sharpen my pencil, I'll send you an offer, and we can go from there. That's all you got to do. And at this offer challenge at offerchallenge.net, we're going to teach you how to do this, and we'll partner with you on a deal. If that seller would have said yeah, or the realtor, then you can bring that deal to us and we'll partner with you on it. And we'll also lend you money on the deal if you're interested as well. If you go to offerchallenge.net, we're doing this just as a short, we only do this a couple times a year. It's starting next week and we're going to shut it down. And we're going to be taking people into this offer challenge for 30 days. And we're going to be holding you by the hand. We're going to have weekly coaching calls. We're going to have a private Facebook group. And if you can do 3 offers a day like that, 3 offers a day, we're going to give you your entire investment in this challenge back. And it's only $500. So at offerchallenge.net, go see it, check it out. And I look forward to working with you guys on doing some deals, making some offers. Let's go make it happen. And hopefully you learned something from this video, even if you decide not to join us on this challenge. It's been fun. And I know I went through that pretty fast, but it's what I love to do. All right. Offerchallenge.net. We'll see you guys, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.